Hello, I am Katana. It's nice to see you guys here again. And tonight we are here with Miss Patty. Hi, Patty.
Hey, Katana, how are you? Nice to see everybody back again. Thank you so much for showing up to see us. How's everything, Katana?
Well, with this technology, we're learning, we're finding out so many new things and understanding how it works with the body. So, with my development, I have noticed there has been a lot of changes. I am going to ask Patty to give us our disclaimer because we are researchers. This is what we're here for.
Yes, absolutely. So, a quick note once again on our channel. Our channel is here for educational purposes only. We do not intend to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. Always consult with a physician or other qualified healthcare provider before embarking on a new treatment, product to use, diet, or fitness plan. Thank you so much. Yes, so we definitely have to give out this disclaimer, but we have been using LifeWave technology, and we have some very, very great updates with Katana and what she's been experiencing. Now, she's been using this technology for what, almost a year now? What's the mark out
Well,
right now?
today's the, I got 2 days before my year is up.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. This is great.
Yes, and in the year's journey, as you've been with me, hanging in there, watching me change and become a whole different Katana in health wise, happiness, and vitality. I discovered something new in the last couple days, and I can't wait to share. So, I've been on this technology less than a year, only 2 days away, and I've had so many changes with my eyes, with my teeth, with my body, with a lot of things. I can walk as far as I want. I can walk for miles. I have the energy. I sleep better. All of these things. But the last week, we took a little trip to the land that I have, and there's poison ivy there because we live in the Midwest. The Midwest loves some poison ivy. It's everywhere. I was raised in Missouri, and as a little child, I could not be outside at a certain time because when the wind would blow, I would catch poison ivy. I would break out. My throat would swell. I'd actually ended up in the hospital a couple times, almost dying. So my mom would lock me in the truck, close the vents of the vehicle so they wouldn't come through, and put me under the shade. And that's where I stayed as my parents worked outside. It was never really fun. And 3 years ago, I met Chris. Chris does hang, and we are on the land to create a healing space. And in the space that I was in, there's poison ivy. And, we're working on eradicating it. But as God or the universe, the one that created poison ivy, always creates something else that heals right next to it. If you get one, you find the other one later. These things never worked for me. But using these patches, guess what happened, Patty?
What? What?
I I was knee deep in the poison ivy. And normally just being around it, and it just been raining, so it was wet. It wasn't just dry. It was soaking wet. My pants are wet. My shoes are wet. Everything's wet. Well, I was wearing a patch here and a patch here as I am right now, and then here. And what happened was I got in the car and I took that travel right back to that little girl, and I said, I'm not that little girl anymore. I'm not that little girl. I'm older. But see, 3 years ago, when I used to help Chris do haying, the wind would start blowing and I caught the poison ivy.
Wow.
Well, last week, I didn't get anything. I got a little feeling coming up my body to the patch I had on my chest. And then I thought about it. Maybe it's not really coming up. So my body was fighting it naturally because of this little patch right here that's a mirror that reflects my light body back. And I did not break out. I did get a little, swelling of the throat, but usually it cuts off my airway, and then I have a hard time breathing, and then I start breaking out. It did not happen.
Wow.
It did not happen.
So you use the
And
X39?
X39, glutathione right here. I did an X39 that day here, and as I got an energy enhancer here, but I had an Eon right here, and I could feel everything just activating in my body in the places. I could even feel it in my legs, just activating and fighting the poison ivy. I went to bed that night and I didn't feel anything wrong. I normally, would freak out and start thinking, oh my goodness, I could wake up in the middle of the night not breathing. Nope. Because this little patch.
That's amazing. Are you kidding me? I can't even believe that's huge.
No breakout.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, because there's so many people out there that has different issues, and there's answers out there if you're looking. And I started thinking about the guy that I think me and Patty interviewed. I'm not for sure which one it was, but he kept saying, I looked for this stuff. I looked for everything. I couldn't find what came across. And then somebody came along and showed me this little patch.
We definitely want people to come and join us. We are here. We're distributors. You guys can come and talk to us. We'll show you how to do this. We have a beautiful, beautiful team that gives you everything for free, gives your teaching for free. You get little packets that you do buy, but, teaching is a lot. You're not paying for classes. You're just learning how to share this beautiful technology with your family, with your friends, in your community. That's what we're about, right?
About sharing.
Yeah.
Share to feel better. You're welcome. Thank you. And thank you for being with me on my journey. Because this is an amazing journey.